10 states, 3 administrative areas, 1 nation, 1 people. Welcome to Fixing South Sudan Show, your ideas for building the new nation. I am Adingor. This week on Fixing South Sudan, we focus on the spots of hiking in and around Jebel Kujur in Juba. Each week, hundreds of predominantly young hikers trek Jebel Kujur. What are the factors fueling the growth of these spots? Welcome to both of you, and let me begin with one of you. Ambassador, can you introduce yourself?
Good morning, everyone. Marc Coyer, I'm the French ambassador to South Sudan.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
Could you also do the same?
Good morning, I am Siv Kaspersen, I am the Norwegian ambassador.
Welcome to both of you. Let me begin with you, Ambassador. When have you been hiking? And tell me about your experience so far.
Well, this is my second time that I'm hiking Jebel Mountain. And this is even more exciting the second time than the first one. I mean, getting up early, doing the effort, having the sight of the city from a 360 degrees, that's beautiful. And this is a reward, actually.
How did you hear about the hiking around Jebel Kujur, and when?
Well, I hear of hiking in Jebel Mountain quite from the beginning of my arrival. So there's a lot of people actually are hiking, and you can see here, we see a lot of young people coming in. So yes, I hear it from a long time, from ear of mouth, and some friends who were hiking, and lately I'm hiking also with the Plumberjack.
What was your main attraction, and how is the experience so far?
Well, I wouldn't say there is one main attraction, because you have different spots where you can come and hike and admire the view, and you can do it with friends, you can do it with, I've seen also face group coming here and having a hike together, so it is also a way of coming together and just doing something together.
And what are your reasons for doing the hike?
First of all, pleasure. I mean, this is just a tremendous pleasure to have a hike with friends, to breathe good air, have good sight, exercising. So yes, just for the pleasure of it.
And what would you say about the environment, the surrounding, and what do you see around?
Well, first of all, again, what I see is a lot of young people doing it, and I'm very, very pleased to see that all those young people are energetic, getting up in the morning, climbing, doing some sport. That's very good activity. The environment, as I said, the eyesight from here is absolutely fantastic. So I definitely encourage everyone that have the opportunity to come and make this hike. And yes, this is just a nice environment. Maybe a little bit too much plastic bottles, so maybe we will have to do some fixing here.
And what can you say about the hike? Is it easy? Maybe others will see and they think that it is a walk in the park.
Well, not exactly a walk in the park. You definitely, depending on where you're going through, it can be more or less steep. So yes, it could be challenging, but that's doable.
In this program, we speak of fixing South Sudan. How does the hike contribute towards that objective?
Well, I don't know if you can say that hiking is fixing South Sudan per se, but definitely from what I can see is that a lot of young people, again, they have maybe this common goal of coming together, being up in the morning early, and so this is a healthy occupation for them. So they can see also the beauty of the land while they are up on the mountain, on the hill, and so they can be proud of their country, of their city, and certainly this is something which is helping fixing the pride of being South Sudanese.
When did you first come out here, and what has been your experience?
I was here for the first time 2 weeks back, and I was so blessed of the beauty and just seeing all the young people coming out for exercising and socializing, meeting friends, hang out. So I was feeling so happy, to be honest. So I really wanted to come back. So this is my second time coming back to Jebel.
And as I understand, you came with a group of friends. How was the first time you tried the hike?
Well, the hike was a bit rough, so they took me on the toughest part. But I'm a hiker back home in Norway, so I'm used to it. So it was good, and it's good to sort of feel that you really use your body and that you get tired, because this is what exercising is all about, to be a bit exhausted. So I know it was a great hike, really.
What has been your experience with the hike and also the environment and the people around the area?
It's just such a blessing just to see the people. I mean, as a diplomat, as an ambassador, we have many restrictions. We can't really move around. So I mean, just being here in a safe area is just something new to me. And I hope to do that more often as sort of regular exercise.
Is there anything that stands out for you when you come here? This is the second time you have come. Is there anything you notice that you would like to speak about?
Well, first it's the beauty, it's the nature. It's just being outdoor. It gives you that pleasure, it gives you that calmness and satisfaction in a way. So it's the beauty, just being out with friends, seeing people that give you the happiness. And yeah, seeing all the young people, you know, just hanging here, exercising, keeping them away from the streets. Spending actually full Saturday here in the mountain. That's so good. It gives me hope, because amongst these people you have the future of South Sudan. So it gives me hope that they actually spend time on a Saturday morning coming up to this mountain just to exercise and socialize.
The health benefits for the...
Yeah, you know, the health, you know, it prolongs your life and it gives you the good mental health. So it's good for you in many ways. And just being outdoor, you know, it's the best you can do, it really is to be outdoor.
In this program, we talk about fixing South Sudan, and we are looking at how the activity fixes the health of the people, and a healthy people leads to a healthy nation. What is your take on that?
No, it's absolutely...
How can South Sudan be fixed through this activity?
Well, it's you know, it's important for them to be doing all the exercise and to do healthy, positive things. That is a way of fixing the future of South Sudan. And only piece of advice I would say, just to pick up from my French colleague, is really the nature is so beautiful here. But we already see, you know, the plastic bottle and some littering. So a piece of advice would be to not throw away the bottles into the nature, but into your bag. I think that would be a piece of advice. Also, fixing South Sudan.
Is there any inspiration you get from being out here? Is there any behavioral change that we are going to witness, or policy change as a result of your experience here? And that would go to both of you.
Yes, because it gives me hope, really. It gives me hope. I think this is a part of fixing South Sudan. Because this was new to me. When I was here first time, then I was really sort of hopeful. Because I haven't seen so many young people in this positive atmosphere. That was new to me here in South Sudan, because there are so much challenges, you know, so much difficulties.
Would you say that this is the only outdoor activity that you have engaged in since you came to Juba?
Apart from doing a little bit of going onto the Nile, yes, very much so. So yes, there is a need for having more opportunities to doing public outdoor activities.
For those who are watching the program, would you recommend this activity to them, or what is the best part about this activity you recommend to them?
Well, definitely 100% come and climb the mountain.
And they have to come prepared.
Oh well, you have to good shoes and some water in your back. Yes, that's for sure.
Thank you very much. And Ambassador, would you recommend this activity to anyone out?
Absolutely. Come and join.
Thank you to both of you.
My name is Majok Aditi. They call me a people manager of the mountain. Our club is Juba Biking and Hiking Club. We started, I think, 7 years ago. We do biking and hiking at the same time.
Tell me why you started this, how you started it and why.
Okay, our more reason was healthy. It was healthy. We saw people are just sitting there and doing nothing. After work, you do nothing. We decided from a club we can put us together as a group, business-minded people. At the same time, our health as a whole. What we've been doing.
And when you began, how many were you, and where did you start climbing first?
When we started, it was just down there. We could not make it up here. We used to come down there. We were around 5 of us. We go down, slowly build it. It became 10, 20, 50, and it became hundreds until we could manage reaching there around that the cross before we reach here. The first day we reach here, we just turned from that side. We reach here. Then the next weekend we came here. We used to come only on Sunday only. We used to have 2 groups, Saturday group and a Sunday group. But with time we expanded 4 times a week. We do from Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday.
So you said the reasons for starting the club were health reasons, and sometimes is it idleness?
Mostly, when we are here, we just feel we come together, share ideas. Most of us here are mostly business people. So when we're up here, we sit down, we plan, we get to know what your friend is doing, what kind of business, then maybe you can share idea and work together or introduce to other business you are doing. So we became a friend, became a family actually. On meeting even some of people we meet here. Even when we are down, we don't meet, but when our Saturday and Sunday we'll always meet ourselves here.
And tell me, what was your experience with the community around Jebel Kujur when you first began?
When first, it was not easy. The community were not happy, but when we saw from their eye, they were not welcoming. But what we did is just we used to at least get some money. We sit down, collect money each, then we give to the community. We help them. We build one of the community. We build a small tukul for them. Now they have seen at least when they have problem, they tell us, then we can see on how to help them. So at least they're welcoming now. It's not like the way we started.
When you began, how many people were coming up on their own, or would you say that it was the club that started the hiking?
It was the club. It was the club. What happened at first? The army gave us hard time when we started. So those who came individually used to be scared. But when they saw us, we are a group, we went to them and say, we are a group and we are organized and this is our letter and all those things. So they left us coming and some other people started joining in. And we told people, you have to come, join us. Don't walk alone because we don't need to go into trouble. We have problem with the people. Before the army was removed, they used to be down here. So after that, they got to use something normal and we come for it was a sport, so they thought that nothing were up to at the end of the day. Another thing we had also too was the church. The church, they thought that, here it was a holy place. And every time they thought maybe some people told them we are coming to do our own shaitan thing or whatever. So we had to go and sit down with the administration of the church. We tell them here purposely it's just our sport. There's nothing else we do there. And we told them, you guys come and see what we do. There's nothing. And they allowed when we helped them also clearing the road for this to come and pray up here. So they thought they would become part of them, and at least we work together with them now.
And tell me about the types of people who come here. I see predominantly young people come here. Sometimes there are, elderly people. What can you tell me about the mix of people who are coming here?
Yeah, there's no limit here. From old people to young people to any age. Are coming up here, and there's no restriction. There's no one. If you come at your own risk. So, and at the end of the day, is your health. So, even what we advise some people when they come here first time, don't compete. Just wait down there, do half, and go back. So it's free. It's a free for everyone.
So all of us have our roles, and we have our chairman who did not come because of some stomach technicalities. And we have our team DJ because we used to play music when coming up, so it encouraged people to move. We have our team nurse. She used to carry some, some first aid, because, and then we have trainers. We have our Bolmadut also a trainer. He helps us to to guide. And Mayor did not come. And we also have our security, because also when we are attacked, we also, this is Africa. anything can happen. So, and because there are so many wild animals, we move as a group. We don't just move randomly. And if you come like today, I came late. Definitely, there's a sound we normally make. They call me Eagle Man. So when I make that sound, the guys will definitely call me and know that I'm around. So they will tell me direction that I should take, because if you move anyhow, you can encounter in danger, and helping you can be very tedious. And I remember it was 2018, right, when one of our colleagues got lost because the grass was too much, and we called her. She was like, I'm in this spot. We could go. We find she's not there, and then she was moving from place to place. So we spent the whole day looking for.
So you were 99. Now you are 82.
I'm
Tell
82.
me about the group in general. Would you say that a lot of people benefit from this?
Definitely, we have benefited a lot, because we even have elders, people who are 70-something and years of age, members of this group. We
Like
have,
Honorable Atim Garang.
Garang, who is an uncle and is a member here.
Let's talk about fixing South Sudan. How does this club fix South Sudan?
The club is helping by trying to bring the young people together, because if you see us now, we are a diverse group. We are from different ethnic groups, but when we are up here, we are just a group. We are a community. Even when we are outside, we look for us. We look out for one another. When we have a boat ride, God will call, guys, where are you? We call. If someone is not busy, we normally go as a group. So it's something that it's trying to put us together as our own community. We're trying to create our own community. And if we go out also, we try to talk about the goodness of each other. And now we also, we also have foreigners that comes here. So when they see the way young people, mingle among themselves, they start going out and also show, at least there's a sense of, sense of togetherness between the young people, which is perfect.
My name is Edith Nalabama. I'm a Ugandan. I joined the group last year. I got stuck here because of COVID. And it is in me. I really love nature. I love hiking. In Uganda, I used to go for hiking.
And what has been wonderful about it for you?
Since we do business, you get stressed, like really stressed. But every time I come for hiking, I go back with a different mentality. So hiking is not only helping us health-wise, physically, but also mentally. So many times we come here, we share ideas at the same time hiking. So when you go back, you feel like it's a different story. It's a new day. It's like the rest of the things are gone. You have put them behind you. Now it's a new day, new opportunities. There's this energy you get to face your tomorrow. So.
And how do you compare your first time being here and then now that you have been here a few times? How has it? Hiking must be easier for you.
Yeah, actually I've been here a lot of times, not a few times. I've been hiking a lot. Sometimes I'm the only girl. Sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes I'm the only girl. So it's like it has become part of me. Sometimes even when I don't do it, I feel there's something missing.
And what do you say to those who are like you and they don't come out here?
Actually, I encourage girls, women out there, that this is good for your healthy. It keeps you in shape actually, and it's really a good thing. Please join.
Okay, I'm Ayuel Akwei, a member of Juba Biking and Hiking Club. Thank you.
I'm the GD. I play music for this wonderful team. We play music so that it encourages us to forget. I'm James Mayom.
I'm a Kenteng by name.
Bol Madunchol. I think it was the right decision to come and support one of the club. We don't have outdoor facilities in South Sudan. We lack infrastructure of almost everything. So when those of Mabur, of Majok and Thik started this, I heard about it. It took me time to join them. First is not because I didn't have experience in biking, in hiking before, but I had no problem with getting fit and getting into hard training and all that. But when I came, I found it was good. It's actually it was an opportunity for everyone to keep fit and keep something outdoors. Like I've seen some foreigners, only that they don't have much time here in South Sudan, but whenever they come here, and I believe a few of them which people have forgotten, we have a few members who are people who are foreigners. They like this group because it's the only group of its kind that trying to do hiking and be serious with outdoor activities. So thank you, Mading. I know Dolco Media is also a very unique program that trying to open space and actually highlight South Sudanese youth, how to be effective and be youthful. Thank you so much.
My name is Daniel Deng. I joined this club 2 years back. I'm so happy to be part of this fitness team. It has enormous benefits. I've benefited a lot from the aspect of networking. It has actually brought us together from different backgrounds. It's good, and thank you, Dolco Media, for exposing the ability of this club. Others out there, you should join us and let us fix this country together from the aspect of sports. We can bring ideas together here that can actually shape our country.
Thank you. I'm called Andrew. I've joined the group roughly 2 years ago, and I found out the group to be so helpful and more secure. I used to make my exercise on the main road, running, but I found out to be more risky because of the vehicles. But here it is more safe, and it is a group that unites people, as mentioned earlier, different communities, different regions, even foreigners. So I feel love with the group. Thank you.
Okay, my name is Charles Decore. I actually started hiking 2 years ago. But before hiking, I have a geology background. In the northern Sudan, those days you used to go mapping in the mountains. And when I came back to South Sudan, I thought like it would be good as well to try moving around the mountain here, both for health and at the same time also understanding the structures here, because I used to do some lectures in the University of Juba and used to bring students at the back there. And when I joined the group here, I've learned a lot. The group is really diverse. We have people from different backgrounds. There's some business people here as well. And I'm also in business, so I tend to networking a lot here to understand, a lot about business as well. So thank you very much.
The Minister of Wildlife and Tourism is in needs of trying to come together with a group to see how we could be able to do the mapping, so that when you come alone, you could know which route to take, because it's risky most of the time if you are alone.
There's no track.
Exactly, because I remember during Corona I was quarantined for 14 days, and I could come here alone. Even as someone who knows the area, I could get lost mostly because you get tired, no water, and you just find yourself stuck. So it's an adventure place, an adventurous place, which is also which should encourage any type of human being to come, and to let people know from outside there, people who are outside, they always see South Sudan as the only place that is never peaceful. Our country is peaceful, and there is no house that is in order fully. Every house must always have ups and downs. Even in your own compound, you must have kids that break glasses every now and then, and you cannot like chase the kids out. So the same situation we have here. We have some little here and there shit around, and this is how it is, But as Dolco Media is taking an initiative of trying to expose the country positively, it's actually time for us to join the team and then try to talk good about what is happening, because this is what the fixing the nation means.
Thank you very much to the members of the Juba Biking and Hiking Club. Thanks for sharing your ideas with the nation. Yours is a networking group, sharing ideas and also you are able to improve your health with the activity. Thank you very much for coming to the program. Tell me about your church.
Actually, the church where I came from, I'm from Greater Life Church. It is near National Security.
And
that's why I fellowship.
Okay, and you decided to come here by yourself, or there are some members of your church?
To come here is not by calling out people. It is through by connecting. When God speaks to somebody and speak to you and tell you that you go above the mountain, then you come.
And tell me about your life here. Are you here throughout, or do you go into the city and then you come maybe during bedtime?
My life, things are not easy here, brother. My life, I'm in a hard life of being on the mountain. But because of the calling, that is a sacrifice. I must sacrifice myself. Because there is some mosquitoes are there, and because even sometimes there is snakes, and sometimes also issue of rain. We are suffering. That's why we make a shelter there. And that shelter I've seen, we have made it. There are some other people of sports, sometimes when they came, when it's rain, they can enter that shelter.
And how do you survive around here? Where do you get your food from?
To survive, I have some people of sports, some other friends of mine, some other who came up. Sometimes they can give to me and offer something like to help me above the mountain. Some other are coming with the sugar, some other are coming with the ash, some other are coming with the rice. That's why I am here. And I'm not alone. I have a group, I have a team of a group of people, pastors, whom we fellowship with them at evening hours. Then at night, the whole night we are in a prayer.
And do you cook around here, or do you go and buy ready food and then you come and eat it here?
We cook around here. And we are cooking around here. We have our saucepans. But the Lord has spoke for us. They have stolen already our saucepans, small ones, 3 times. When they took them for the witching, they want to witch us here above the mountain so that we can leave this mountain. So this are also some challenges that we get from the sorcerers and the witchcraft above the mountain.
And tell me about your experience with the hikers who come in from time to time. Tell me, when you first came here, were there some hikers coming here? And when did many hikers start to come out here?
Yeah, when we came, I have challenges. Some youth, others, they come out, they want to chase me, they want to fight with me, they are quarreling with me, and they tell us that why I am here above the mountains. Some other peoples. They came when as the people of sports. So I must to tell them, explain them the reason. So some others came maybe like somebody who came and then you want to fight us. You pull another stems, you want to beat us. Then we say no. We are here. We are all South Sudanese. We don't want violence on the mountain.
So they started to accept you.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And in this program, we talk about how to make South Sudan better, how to fix the nation, fixing South Sudan. What will it take to fix South Sudan?
To fix South Sudan is number one is we need to repent, all of us, so that we can be, God should be able to bring us together. That's the number one thing, to repent. All of us, we need to repent. Then number 2, we need to be in unity. That's something that will bring us so that we can be able to build this nation. But if you don't repent and we be in unity, that means that the Lord will be coming for us. So we need to repent and then we be unit so that even our city we can be able to build and become very beautiful. And also let's fear each other. Let the government fear servants of God, and even we fear governments. So we should be all equally, both sides.
And tell me about the educational background. You speak very good English. Where did you go to school?
Thank you very much. I'm not well educated. It is through by gift by God. My school, standard of my school, I ended in S1, senior 1. I was in Uganda. So due to lack of money, that's why I ended in senior 1.
And how long do you intend on staying here? Or are you going to go back to the community?
Exactly what the Lord has sent me here is, I will be permanent. I will be keeping going down and coming up. Because this is his altar already. We call it altar of the Lord Jesus Christ, whereby we can pray and seek the kingdom of God. But I will be going down and coming up.
You mentioned earlier that the fact that there are many people coming out here is part of why you are here. You have been praying, and peace is coming, and peace is bringing people to the mountains.
Yeah, that is true. Because it is through the power. That's why when we came, I was fellowship in another church. But when I came here, the Lord spoke to me. He has given me the vision. It's called the Mountain Power Salvation. So there is a salvation on the mountain. There is a blessing on the mountain. That's why I'm here. The Lord has given me this vision. So God is bringing people by his power and speak to people that come up of the mountain. And I believe that God has brought you with this power so that you can be able to know what is on the mountain. Thank you very much.
And for us who have come here, what is going to be our salvation?
What is going to be from your side, it is the salvation, because salvation is important for everybody.
What is going to be our salvation?
Yes, that is salvation. God to save your life or to save the families so that things will be better and your life will be safe.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Shukran. How was it?
It was good.
How often are you doing this?
We do it every weekend in the morning.
Okay.
Yeah, especially Saturdays.
When did you start coming out here and why?
I've started coming here last month to do this exercise. Yeah, because exercise is part of health. Yeah, it doesn't mean that for you to be healthy you need to take drugs every day. Exercise is part of it, to be healthy and fit.
What are the health benefits that you have got out of these activities so far?
Yeah, whenever I do exercise, I feel myself fresh. I feel that I gain the strength, and I feel so good.
So do you come by yourself or you come with a group?
Yeah, I come with my group.
Okay.
Yeah, as a friend.
What can you say about the group? Where do you take off from? How do you get here?
Okay, with my group, we do climb the mountains. We start from that side, then we move. We do some exercise up here, some yoga, and then some running. Yeah.
What has been your experience, and what can you say to the people like you out there?
Okay, according to my experience that I got from this exercise, what I want to tell to the people outside there, exercise is good. It doesn't mean that you doing exercise, it's just you have no time, you're just wasting your time, or it's just a mere thing. No, exercise is something very good, and you people who are outside there, I'm telling you, you try it. It will be good. It will refresh your mind, even you have a good health and fit body.
Tell me a bit about you. What do you do? Are you a student? What can you say?
Yeah, I'm a student of Senior 4. I just finished this year. Yeah, I do this exercise in order to keep my mind fresh, not to be dull. You know, staying an idle, it's not good. It weakens you. You'll not be fine.
And what do you say about your surrounding? You see a lot of other young people. What is your experience? How difficult or easy is the experience for you?
Yeah, it's not easy, but we believe there's nothing which is hard. You just try to make it. Yeah, climbing it needs a lot of energy. And yeah, we suffer doing it, but there is a gain for it.
My name is Yasmina, and it's my first time coming here. I came for vacation 2 weeks, and I came hiking today here.
And where are you from?
Lebanon.
Okay, what is your experience coming out here for the first time?
Very nice experience and very nice view. I had fun, and the people are so friendly here.
And it must not be very easy coming out for the first time. How was it for you?
It was a bit hard because I was tired, but we came up. It didn't take much.
And what would you say about the beauty of this place? Would you make it again? Would you come again?
Yes, definitely. It's so nice here. Like there's the view, the trees, everything.
And who do you hike with?
My dad. Yes.
Okay. And in this program, we talk about building the nation. When you see a lot of young people there, what comes to your mind? And tell me, is this the first time you are in South Sudan? You said you are on vacation. Why did you decide to come here?
It's not my first time. I came before here for 5 months, and I came this time here to see my dad because he works here. So.
And you continue to come because of your dad, or is there anything about Juba that you like?
Both, but mostly for my dad, of course.
Thank you very much. The top of Jebel Kujur, fixing Jebel Kujur.